It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard. You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes. You know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaq Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like Magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
Sometimes you don't.
Not that dense. Shaq Johnson.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we know how dominant the Warriors are, but we also know that turnovers remain their Achilles heel. Now, Steve Kerr says sometimes the game comes too easy for our guys. They think they can do anything. We just have to keep it simple. The simple leads to the spectacular. And as the simple reporter, I send it back to the spectacular Kevin Harlan.
DA, thank you. And by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. Both sides will try and push it on the fast break doors to get easy scores. Talk a bit about playing fast, but also playing with efficiency.
Well, you look no further than the Golden State Warriors, who, when they are playing with pace and out in transition and the threes are flying, it's electric and, frankly, almost unstoppable. But they walk that delicate line of playing fast without turning it over. You want to give these great players freedom, but within that freedom, they've got to make sure, okay, we've got to value the basketball, and yes, we can maybe turn it over 10 times per game, but we get north of 10, 15 turnovers, and that's going to put us in a little bit of a problematic situation.
Good analysis. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Okobo and Booker are their backcourt. Ayton is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And he makes the first.
Well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago, the Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And through last season, the Warriors boasting the most wins of any team, Doris, over a 5-year span in NBA history.
They are simply shattering records for wins left and right, and if they keep this core together, there's no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon.
Now here's Curry. From the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Booker against Thompson. Booker outside. Tries from 16, and it goes down 2 points. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Very rare for a guy to enter the league with such a polished mid-range shot. Booker, so impressive.
Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Okobo guarded by Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Thompson against Booker. Green deciding where to go with it. Up top, Curry. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
Okobo guarded by Curry. Anderson outside. He kicks it to Warren. Buries it from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you give him a free look from three-point range, that is simply a recipe for disaster.
Thompson passes to Green. At the top of the key, Curry. Outside, Green. From deep, down to 5 on the shot clock. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And there's the feed to Anderson. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Anderson. Over Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors trail by 4. Shoots off the step back. And again, no good by Golden State. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Warren. The kick out to Anderson. Okobo, guarded by Curry. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Doors for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
One of the coaches always say, don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Listen, we all understand Jordan Bell can get off his feet in a hurry. That is nice.
The Suns front office have said it's time to raise the bar. Doris, the rebuild can go on only so long. They don't want a losing mentality to set in.
Well, we've heard this before, Kevin, right? The open letter to fans in 2016 promising to turn it around. But in the end, it's not about words. It's about wins.
And that one misses.
And a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. Bell reminds me of a younger Draymond Green, a prospect on the rise. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Curry. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Thompson passes to Bell. Back to Thompson. Over Booker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You simply cannot relax when you're playing Klay Thompson. The catch and shoot, the release too quick.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, now you're going to have to tone down the level of aggressiveness on the defensive end. That's his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. The pass to Warren. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Okobo. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for 8. Here's Green. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Now, here's Warren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Doris, there's a lot to like about T.J. Warren's game, especially on the offensive end.
You're right. He's resourceful. He's versatile. There's enough size there to challenge you on the interior. He's worked on that perimeter skill. Just one of the guys who naturally knows how to score.
That free throw good from Warren.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple. A professional scorer.
And he makes both free throws. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
Now here's Durant, and he really played well against Denver. Here's Livingston, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, looking at this Warriors team, some say the best offensive team in NBA history. Doris, would you agree?
I don't necessarily love comparing over eras. What I would say is they've got one of the best pure scorers ever in Kevin Durant, 2 all-time great shooters in Clay and Steph, and then Draymond Green, one of the best playmaking bigs we've ever seen. I'll tell you, they'd compete with just about anybody.
And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
Well, things could not have been worse for the Phoenix Suns a year ago. They were the worst offense and the worst defense in the NBA. Boy, you guys talk about struggling. That's the very definition.
First free throw is good. And you look at the stats for the Suns last season, Doris, not many bright spots.
Right, Kevin, I think this is an organization that throws the stats out. They are looking at building from the ground up. There are so many areas to address. The first is the acquisition of great NBA talent.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Both free throws good from Warren.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA. Well, pretty amazing to have a collection of shooters like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant all together on the same team. We're talking about 3 of the league's best shooters ever in the history of the league. People try to rank these guys against each other, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Well, if you go by Andre Iguodala, he once called Klay Thompson the best shooter on the planet.
Well, if there's a player that should know, Andre Iguodala would be there. He's had to defend the primary scorers across the NBA, and I'm sure he and Klay have gone at it in practice. And there's no doubt, guys, Klay is spectacular. He has many, many great years ahead of him, provided his health stays good. Now, Steve Kerr has talked about the emotional and spiritual fatigue that can set in for a Warriors team that has now played in 4 straight finals. And remember, Steve Kerr knows a thing or two about this from his years with the Chicago Bulls. They simply have to fight through it.
Green, no luck.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Warren finds Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got 6.
But just tremendous concentration by Booker. Defense tries to bully him, but he stays completely locked and loaded.
Passes it to Durant. Now Green. Outside Durant. Puts it up from 17. Basket counts. Durant's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Well, Coach Steve Kerr looks to give his players breaks. Doris getting away from the game, what he calls filling their cup.
Well, I think, Kevin, it's mentally taxing, battling 10 months a year over and over again. And Steve is emphasizing it's important to have time away from basketball to recharge a bit.
For Phoenix, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Holmes. Doris, so many great open floor players in this game. Who would be the scariest player coming at you on the fast break?
Kevin, I can't limit this to just one. Are you kidding me? How would you like to have LeBron James bearing down on you at 6'8", 250-plus pounds? Or the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo, who can cover from one end of the floor in the other in 4 or 5 strides? How about Russell Westbrook's meeting me at the cup and he can dunk on my head? Or the young, talented Donovan Mitchell? I don't want any part of any one of those guys.
What great names, and you're right. Runaway freight trains, each of them. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And a quick check of the stats for Iguodala. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 6 points per game last season. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Here's Cook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Cook's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo!
Crawford passes to Jackson. Holmes with it. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, yet another facet to Booker's diverse offensive game. Go ahead and get your dunk, young man.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Denver Nuggets. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker, last season. I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
Jerebko's checked in for Durant.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. Last season, he played outstanding, 7th in assists and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. And yes, it's good. Crawford's got his first points in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Iguodala against Jackson. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Boy, how crafty is Sean Livingston getting into space in the mid-range. This is his game right here.
Crawford finds Booker. Here's Holmes. There's Crawford with the 3. A rebound by Iguodala.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Livingston. They kick it out to Green. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
No good from Booker. Warriors trail by 3. Green passes to Jerebko. Some nice passing by Golden State here. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. Livingston's got 6 points.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
And Booker kicks to Holmes. Back to Booker. Over Cook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, when you think about Devin Booker, you have to think about the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Woo, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Both free throws good from Booker. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022, they can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Now here's Crawford. He's covered by Livingston. And here's Booker from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
Pass to Cook. Holmes with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Fresh 24 for the Suns.
What instincts this guy has on the glass. Has a real knack for getting in tight and always being ready for the tip.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Jerebko dishes to Cook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Livingston. Misses off the left iron.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one. Boy, hitting for good percentage here in the first quarter. He's doing what he can to get his team off on the right foot.
Cook, the pass to Jerebko. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it to Cook. The Warriors have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. For the Suns, certainly a lot of chemistry questions, from coaching changes to unhappy players wanting out. Doris, how do they turn it around?
Well, you know this, Kevin. Organizations that win have great ownership and then great front office personnel. But the bottom line is it's about collecting great individual talent in the NBA, because this is a players' league, Kevin.
Deep 2 from Crawford. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A high-volume scorer with terrific instincts. Booker can torture a defense when he gets rolling.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and about the Warriors roster, the envy of every team in the league.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we can play big, we can play small, we can match up with a lot of different teams. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball. It's easier said than done. But we like where we are right now. We just got to continue to keep getting better.
You know, Greg, KD has a lot of help with his team.
And that's why he signed with the Warriors. But even with all their talent, you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Trevor Ariza, Devin Booker out there with Crawford. Then there's Ayton, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Free throw good, Booker. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake. And obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long. But what happens, I don't know.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 9. Curry kicks to Jerebko. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Count that one. Thompson's got 6.
If he's not automatic with his jumper, it's pretty darn close. Klay Thompson, my goodness.
Crawford against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Here's Crawford. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. From deep. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Curry.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
Now here's Crawford. 20 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Shoots over Warren. And it's Iguodala missing.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Okobo, guarded by Kerr. Here's Ayton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Okobo, guarded by Kerr. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Crawford, no luck.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Crawford. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Okobo, guarded by Curry. Okobo. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Nuggets in Denver. And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge or at least contest the shot.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Now here's Crawford. He has 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now, here's Jerebko. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, here come the Suns. Crawford, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And now a 3-point Suns lead. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry.
they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Warriors trail by 6. Livingston kicks to Durant. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
T.J. Warren. First personal foul. Team's third.
Durant against Warren. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Suns leading by 8. Now Ayton. Here's Crawford. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Oh, fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Well, this is a perfect example of how you want to run your offense. Disciplined but determined. Nice possession, Greg.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
The pass to Durant. To the paint. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
Livingston. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Crawford. It's deflected. Thompson looking for an opening to end the cold streak. Over in the corner, Livingston. And too long on the shot.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns making a change here as well. Holmes checked in. And it's the Suns with the ball. Okobo, he's covered by Livingston. Holmes finds Crawford. 6 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Green.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
Crawford against Thompson. Crawford kicks to Warren. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
Livingston looking for the opening. Passes it to Thompson. Fires the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The Suns coach Igor Kokoshkov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoshkov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
Cook, he's checked in for Bell. Jackson, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jamal Crawford.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Booker outside. Now, here's Holmes, guarded by Green.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half. And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
First one falls for him. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Now, here's Green. He has 6. Durant, that's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and this is really what you love about Devin Booker. He gets to the free throw line at a high rate and hits a high percentage.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Durant dishes to Cook. The 3, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Durant.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. He kicks it to Thompson. Outside, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Phoenix leading by 4. 1:53 left in the second quarter. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, Livingston in space understands how to get in transition and hurt the defense. That's pretty.
On the wing, Booker. Outside, Jackson. Holmes passes to Anderson. To Holmes. Durant with the steal. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Booker. He had 25 points in the win against Denver. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Back to Livingston, and stolen by Booker. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Suns, Ellie Okobo. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Ryan Anderson. And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Cook kicks to Iguodala. Back to Cook. Pass to Durant. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Booker against Thompson. Booker inside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, inside against good defense, Booker with a nice adjustment takes care of business.
Can't hit that one. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 26 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the 3. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the 3. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, bomb for 3. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Green and Bell are the bigs. And it's Cook in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Warriors.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Green against Anderson. Pass to Booker. From downtown. Rebounded by Bell.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Inside, here's Ayton, and he converts the layup. Ayton's got 6.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Back to Cook. Anderson with the block. And here is Warren. He's got 9. Okobo. No good from outside. The Warriors trail. Bobbed up there for Green. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Booker. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Cook looking it over. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Quinn Cook.
First substitution for the Warriors. Stephen Curry.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Thompson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it to Warren. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The first one falls. Good on both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Anderson. Okobo, guarded by Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Not how they hoped to start the second half, missing 4 of their first 5 here.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Warren against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Anderson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5. Curry is inside. No good there.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Here's Warren, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Warren's got 11 points.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Green against Anderson. Can they get it? And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut back down to 5 points on the make from Curry.
There's a confidence and an energy that allows Steph Curry to attack on the interior. This guy is excellent in the painted area.
Okobo, guarded by Kerr. Thompson against Booker. Over Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Now the dish to Bell. Curry kicks to Green. Stolen by Anderson. Okobo, guarded by Kerr. They double him with Green. It's stolen by Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Booker against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Warren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cuts off the pass. Outside Warren. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Curry. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Okobo, guarded by Kerr. Clock at 6. Okobo. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now, here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. It seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
That's good from Durant.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. Durant hits them both.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Coming off a terrific season. First in free throw shooting. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now, here's Ariza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They need this one. And it goes down 2 points. And the Suns lead by 3.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Now, here's Jerebko. Tight defense on him. And Curry throws it down.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Crawford, no luck. The Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Crawford. He's got 12. Jackson kicks to Ayton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Ayton's got 8 points.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Feeds it to Livingston. The pass to Curry, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker. The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know this, Kevin. We most closely identify Stephen Curry with his three-point shooting. But the reality is this guy is a threat from any place on the floor. He is constant pressure on the defense.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for 8. Stephen Curry hits them both. Booker with it. And he has 28 points for the game. Crawford outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Steph Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Crawford. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Curry against Booker. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Curry.
What's incredible to me is the finishing ability Steph Curry has at the rim, oversized and through contact.
Now here's Booker. Crawford's shot is good.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he could knock it down, and he does.
Curry finds Iguodala, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Golden State. Holmes with the steal. To the middle. Iguodala against Ariza. And Durant comes to help. Booker the pass to Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
I don't think you can be too physical with Josh Jackson. This guy is very good at getting calls when he has the basketball.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Roof shot.
He's off on the first.
And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
And he's good on the second. And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
And the Suns call time.
To check out stats for Durant. Great showing for him last season, putting in about 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Durant.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Durant nails both of them. So it's Phoenix now. And Booker kicks to Crawford. Booker outside. 1:58 left to play in the third. Crawford outside. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a one-point game. Over Jackson. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Crawford against Thompson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And Durant, here we go. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Here's Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his third assist on the night.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Passes to Thompson. 32 seconds left in the third. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Booker dishes to Jackson. There's Crawford with the 3, and no good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Ariza filling out the wings. Josh Jackson out there with Ayton. Okobo. Off target from outside.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Iguodala no good. Suns trail by 5. And Durant comes to help. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Booker over Thompson. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Bell passes to Curry. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. From the inbound, and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Okobo, defended by Bell, stolen by Thompson. From deep three-point range, no good, shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Three-pointer. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the Suns call time. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bell. Anderson, he's checked in for the Suns. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here are the Suns now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Iguodala against Ariza. 4 on the shot clock.
And they've struggled from three-point range here in the second half, and it's making it that much harder for them to chip away at that lead.
Booker finds Ariza. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Iguodala. Poked loose and stolen by Ariza. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Curry with the bounce pass. Durant against Anderson, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
T.J. Warren. That's his 3rd person. The team's first.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Warren against Iguodala. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Wow, well done on the part of Steph Curry. Takes advantage of his momentum off the dribble drive and gets the elevation he needs to finish with authority.
Now here's Booker over Thompson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 30 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Fades and shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns trail by 9. Shoots. He trains the quick shot. Booker's got 32 points. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala kicks to Green. Now here's Durant. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Warriors lead by 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Ayton. Okobo, guarded by Curry. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Durant. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A second chance effort. Warren against Iguodala. Okobo, guarded by Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Warren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant dishes to Curry. Back to Durant. Launches it. The rebound by Anderson.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
Steph Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson from long range. Offensive rebound on the wing. Thompson. Over Booker. The shot by Thompson, no good. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame. How fast did Iguodala get off the ground? They lob it to his direction, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Ayton after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Ayton, the pass to Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley entering his second decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume three-point shooting big man. He enters the back 9 of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Bell is checked in for Golden State. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Nice shot by Thompson.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Outside Warren. Banked in off the glass.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Curry kicks to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. And the pass to Bell. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Curry. Money from the wing. Curry's got 31 points.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Dishes to Warren. Ayton, the pass to Booker. The shot from the low post is good. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Stolen by Warren. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Okobo, guarded by Curry. Passes it to Warren.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Thompson. Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he makes that one.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Outside, Green. Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And here are the Suns now, trailing by 13. Thompson against Booker.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Curry, good.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, The deeper that connection gets. Suns trail by 15. Anderson outside.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
That's his 5th personal foul. Shooting in Phoenix, Ryan Anderson, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. And he can't hit the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Curry's shot is good.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the 4th, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Kicks it to Ayton. Booker with it. Guarded now by Durant. No good from Booker.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Thompson outside. 1:53 left in the game. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 30 points for Kevin Durant.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Inside. Here's Ayton. And the shot is long. Warriors leading by 19 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
Boy, with all the work he did at the offensive end, it seemed to me to take a toll on the defenders. They could neither match his energy nor his intensity.
Here's Booker. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Thompson against Booker. Thompson finds Durant. Back to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
It is so easy to like the easygoing Klay Thompson. This guy is so dependable at both ends, and he excels shooting the basketball.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Crawford outside. There's the feed to Ayton. He kicks to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza no luck. Al Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.